Alrighty, and we are live with a writing sprint Wednesday. Hello, everybody. A little sing-songy there, showing off my pipes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Writing Sprint Wednesday with abnormal host, no, a special guest host, me, Doug. Robert's feeling a little under the weather today, so you get myself instead. We had a little last-minute switch around, so apologies that the stream wasn't up earlier. But I'm excited to get some writing in with you. Hello, Erica. Hello, Ashpash. Hello, Jane. Awesome to see some familiar names here. Let me share the link before I forget to our first of 3 writing sprints. They will be 20 minutes apiece, and we are starting in 4 minutes for that one. Hello, Valentine. Hello, Aaron. Let me know what y'all are working on today. I want to rewrite the ending of my novella, so I'm doubling back a little bit. I've been doing some work on that, so I'm super thrilled with it. And normally I don't rewrite like an entire chapter before I do a revision, but I know I just wanted this one to change up a little bit. So that's what I shall be working on. But let me know what you are doing and what do I want to listen to today? You know what? I think I talked about my love of anime in yesterday's premium workshop. So I'll be listening to a Naruto lo-fi playlist today. And if you want to follow along, there's the link. Erica, your writing is definitely slowed down. You're looking forward to getting back into it. I agree. And to be honest, I'd be surprised if your writing didn't slow down because we pushed ourselves so hard during November. Now, I've been aiming for like 500 words a day rather than 1600 or 2500. And it's been nice. It's been a good little break. I think forward progress is still the best, but cut it back. Be easy on yourself. You did something intense last month. Jane's still working on 60-day novel challenge. Awesome. NJ, thanks for joining us. I'm glad you could find it. Yeah, again, sorry that it wasn't up earlier. We'll do better next week. We'll switch around little movement behind the scenes this week. Ashpash working on the sequel to your nano novel. Awesome. And Valentine revising your book. You're like 2 paragraphs into chapter 1. Awesome. Ashpash, gave yourself a week off. You earned it. You wrote so much. Emily's just writing to keep writing, so it might just be stream of consciousness. Honestly, if I wasn't rewriting this chapter, I'd probably be doing that at least till the end of this week, just writing whatever came to mind, and then next week I'll move back over to the draft of my main novel. Ashpash finished at 127,000 words within like the 30-day time frame, right? That's wild. That's so cool. Good for you. Okay. Jane kind of crashed. I don't blame you. I'm still a little crashed. I think that we did a lot of stuff in November, and so whenever there's like a big event at work, I don't know if it's the same with everybody here, but whenever there's something big like that, it's like my body refuses to get sick or take a break beforehand. And so now I'm just on the come up though. Hello, Paula. Thank you for joining us. We have 1 minute until the sprint starts. Yeah, it was a blast, Jane. It was such a cool month. I was so happy with it. I'm so glad everything went off so well. I'm glad everyone found so much value in it and we grew this really cool community and we wrote so many words together. It was awesome. It was very cool. NJ, if you're trying to map out a novel and you're a pantser, something we talked about in yesterday's premium workshop is the 7-point story structure. That might be able to help you out plot to a certain degree while still having a lot of room for pantsing, or try the 60-day novel challenge template and use that. Paula, I'm aiming for the same goal. Yeah. All right. Sylvan, welcome back. All right. We have 10 seconds. We'll chat a little bit more. When we do come back, I don't know everyone's goal is for 2025 in terms of writing. We'll chat about that once the sprint is over. See you all on the other side. Alrighty, and that is our first sprint done. How did everybody do? I got 875 words, which I was not expecting. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, let me transfer these over. Remember, always copy and paste your words out of wordsprints.org. They save for 24 hours, but they are gone after that. So we'll get the second one going here. I'll get the invite out. We got some awesome results here. Great job, everybody. And some surprises for everyone else too. Yeah, slowly coming back after taking a break from Nano. I don't blame you. 360 is still a great word count. Awesome, awesome work. NJ asking where can I find the 7-point story structure? Let me honestly, you can just Google it, but there's a little brief here on different story structures, and included that is the 7-point structure. There, that should be sending. JM Brown skewed the count at the end. That's fine. That's a-okay. Don't worry about it. We are here more to make sure that we all get our words written rather than the group word count, though I do like looking at the group word count. So if we do look at that, we hit about 4,500 if we take off that extra 700 as a group, which is awesome. Great job, everyone. Renee, we have two more. We have two more sprints today still. So you made it for two. Before the last sprint started, I said I was going to bug you all, and we only have 3 minutes now. But what are your goals, your writing goals for 2025? And this is something that I'm going to bring up multiple times now and in January, as everyone who makes any kind of content will, because the new year. But I think if you have seen me on any of our shows or followed on the 60-day novel challenge, you know that I love goals. Goals, I think, can be such a powerful tool when used properly. So I want to know what your goals are. And you don't necessarily have to answer now, right? I'm putting you on the spot. But my goals, I want to get this novella out that we wrote during the novel challenge. I want to get my next book in my series out. And then I at least want to get the draft done for my horror novel I have in mind, and then the 2/3 of the sequel to the book that I want to get out. Those are my goals. Big goals. Renee, finish my revision and hopefully self-publish. Well, I think you were around when I said it yesterday at the end of the workshop, but in January, for people who subscribe to Devil Premium, we're gonna have 2 workshops. One of them going over all of the paths to publishing that you can take, or at least the ones that people normally take, and maybe some extras. And then the second one will be all about self-publishing. And I know, Renee, you've been asking for some self-publishing advice for a while now, so hopefully I can give you some good info there. Tiny wants to write more consistently. Well, you've already started doing that, so you stick to no 0 days, but maybe we set some goals as to how much you want to write every day. J.M. Brown, finished my first draft and begin working on an absurdist piece. That's cool. Awesome. Jane finished the Nano novel and write a nonfiction book about grief, including memoir. Great goal. Great idea. Goal for 2025 for Robert is to get your trilogy finished. Awesome. How many have you finished already, or have you started? Eric is hoping to finish this book by the end of the year, revising and structuring next year, then maybe starting book 2 while I get some beta readers. Yes, great idea. And we have 45 seconds, so I'll go over some of these other ones afterwards. But something I'd recommend to you, Erica, is say you have an hour for writing every day, divide that up into a revising and writing time. Don't let your writing momentum fade during the revision process, because it can take months. And that's going to be a lot harder to get your momentum back to start writing the second book. Plus, a lot of ideas will disappear in that time that you might have in your mind from writing this first one. And yeah, keep writing every damn day. All right, I'll cover the next ones in a moment. Man, these 5 minutes fly by. All right. See everybody in 20 minutes. Let's get some more words written. Alrighty. That is us done with our second sprint. That puts me, I got 803 words that time, which I'm quite happy with. Again, I know there were some of them where I typed it and I thought to myself, that's, oh, my hair. That's not going to be what stays, but that happens. That's fine. B got 436, the late missed most of the sprints. That's okay. We're still doing one more after this. Kara, yeah, there was a little scheduling issue at the very beginning that I only caught a minute before this started because I looked up to see think I would see a minute countdown and realized it was scheduled an hour later than normal. So our apologies for that one. Little bit of a scheduling hiccup today. All right. So yeah, we were chatting about goals before, our 2025 writing goals. Before I forget, let me grab the link to the next sprint, share that in the chat. Yeah. And Erica said, great tip about, continuing to write and divide up your writing time into writing and revising time so you don't lose out on momentum. NJ's goal is to finish the sci-fi novel, at least the first one, and get to the point of beta readers, hopefully publishing before November so I can use Nano to write the sequel. Awesome. How close are you to the end, NJ, of your first draft? And Valentine, for 2025, I want to finish the first draft of this book and send it to beta readers and start on the second book in the series. I'm hoping to finish the series before I publish. There's some strategy to that, especially if you're going self-publishing. If you can control the timeline of your releases. Why is it saying... Sorry, it was saying that I'm trying to reload. Can everyone still hear me okay? And see me okay? I'm gonna make sure that's... Yeah, okay, cool. Sorry, the browser that we stream from wanted me to reload for some reason. Okay, there we go. Should be fine. Should be fine. Thank you for the confirmation. And NJ, no 0 days in 2025. I think that's a goal we can all commit to. Because again, it is, and when I say no 0 days, I truly mean like no 0 days. And that's some days it's been, I'm brushing my teeth, for example, and I can whip out my phone and type 2 words. Hey, no 0 days, right? Doesn't mean they have to sit down at your laptop and write 5, 10, 100 words, whatever. It means literally just no 0 days. You get 1 word written in your story, I count that as no 0 days for you. Paul is saying, not sure on goals right now, but you want to finish the story you're working on. But I'm starting to think the story does have another 50,000 words in it, so I might do it for Nano next year. I think you can do it way before Nano next year. But you want to finish your Star Wars story in 2025. Okay, cool. How much time? We have a minute left before we start the next one. Ashfash wants to finish this story. I'm posting it chapter by chapter on AO3. What's AO3? Someone let me know what that is, as it's fanfic, but I do want to edit it to an original story next year. A lot of great stories have started as fanfic. Okay, I'll harass the team about no 0 day merch. But I am not a designer, so I cannot create cool stuff like that. So I can just harass on your behalf. Emily saying your intention to schedule a weekly time to work on revising your trilogy. Emily, have you gone through our revising a nano draft course on the Storycraft Cafe? Totally free. And we go through creating a revision plan with you. And Erica, I'm glad that this sprint is helping out. Honestly, I need this sprint today too. And quite frankly, I thought to myself, okay, Robert's handling the sprint, so I don't think I'm going to join. I think I'm just going to, keep working away on some of the stuff that I was working on. And then Robert said he wasn't feeling well, and so I'm like, okay, this is the sign. I need to be here. I need to get these words written. And truly, it's making this Wednesday a little less overcast and rainy, which it is here, just north of Toronto. Excellent. Yeah. Well, and Emily, use the workshop, but use the course too. Like it has resources with it and it'll set up a guide for you. All right. Let me add this to the stage. I need to Paste that in. Ooh, almost didn't make it. And I'll see y'all in 20 minutes. All right. And that is the end of our last writing sprint. 860 words for me that time around. I'm surprised. I had to take a couple pauses here and there. I'm feeling the drain of the third sprint. I always always feel the drain of the third sprint when we do these 20-minute ones. So yeah, but I'm happy. That puts me at just over 2,500 words for for the entire thing. I'm thrilled with that. Awesome. And I am thrilled that you got to join me on this wonderful Writing Sprint Wednesday. I see some awesome word counts coming in here. And again, sorry that there was a scheduling issue, but we'll have it all sorted out for next week because next week we will have Writing Sprint Wednesdays again. Same bat time, same bat place. It'll be Robert. I'll probably join him considering it will be the last one of the year. We are going to break for the holidays after that, so you won't see our faces after next week until 2025. But then when we come back in 2025, we will have a whole bunch of new events and stuff ready to go. We're going to do some really cool live shows. We got some new ideas running in the backs of our minds, and we're trying to workshop them. And I don't know if it's confirmed or not, so I won't, set it in stone, but we are upping the frequency of our writing sprint. So it won't be daily like before, but we're looking at 2 or 3 writing sprints a week starting in January. So look forward to that as well as some other awesome stuff. Speaking of awesome stuff, Hank has an interview in 14 minutes here on the channel. I'm going to grab the link for that if you want to hop on over. Bear with me for a moment here. There we go. And that will be talking to John Bredesen, who is an author who worked his entire career. And I can't remember exactly what it was he was doing. I think it was IT that he worked in, and then retired to pursue his writing dreams and writing career. So that's who Hank is talking to next. I'll get the link. I will pop it here. And there you go. So go ahead, swing by, say hi, and listen to Hank chat with John. And even, I mean, like I'm far from retiring from the day job or any career, but it is cool to see how someone transitions from one career path to another that is very different and one that they are very passionate about. So if that's something that interests you or you just want to leverage some expertise from someone who has made a career even post retirement from writing, then go ahead, check that out. Otherwise, I'm really glad that I could join you all today for these writing sprints. Thank you for joining me as we got these words written, and I will see you all next week. Bye for now.